Good night from Amsterdam, everyone. Welcome to a very special edition of A State of Trance, live from 1 o'clock Central European time until 11 tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10-hour marathon broadcast today to celebrate 30 editions of Amsterdam Dance Event, the world's leading dance music conference, taking place in our capital this week.
And we'll start with 7 hours of guest artists today, like Miss Monique, Alien Villa, Adam Bayer, Hannah Lang, followed by our regular show from 8 to 10 with special interviews at 8 p.m. And finally 2 hours from the club, including a back-to-back set of Armin with a special guest. Whether you're listening at home, at work, or on the road, thank you for joining us. Chat along on Discord, discord.gg/Armin van Buuren, youtube.com/Armin van Buuren, or Ruben de Ronde and twitch.tv/Azot. My name is Ruben de Ronde. Joining me today is Ferry Korsten. Susanna is running around here as well somewhere, and Armin is joining us a little bit later as well. Ferry, how is your ADE so far?
It's been pretty busy so far.
Yeah.
I was here yesterday. I feel like I
did your resignation. Yeah,
exactly. And so today the whole day here.
And tell me about tomorrow, because you have something very special.
Yes. Tomorrow is Transmission that teamed up with the Dance Valley, and there's a big lineup. You're a part of it as well.
Yeah.
I'm doing a set there as well, but it's also the 25-year anniversary of Goriella, and stay tuned, because we're going to give away a couple of tickets for the Transmission Presents Goriella 25 show.
During your lunch, you already told me that you have some new plans.
Yeah, the show
got to be presented there as well.
Yeah, the show got a new overhaul, so there's new stuff going on.
Amazing. We'll talk about that a little bit more, because now the first guest mixer is standing by already. She's making her debut in the studios today. She just released her Ecleptica album all the way from Japan. Take it away, Rina Lee!
Hey!
Here we are back at I lay on the floor, wishing for wings, but she can't learn to soar. A mirror of doubt, shadows, memories glare. Picking them up, she begins to repair. In the silence of the night, she starts to believe. Oh, fragile girl, don't you lose the way. In this world of glass, let love find a stay. With every tear, the light will reflect. In the pieces of you, is love we protect. In the shadows of the night, she walks alone. Fragile soul with a heart made of stone. Whispers of the past, they haunt her day. Flickering like candles lost in the haze.
This is a state of trance.
pull me like a rising tide. Weightless, caught in the afterlight. Your touch is gravity, pulling me in, but I spin too fast to see things clear. Skyline shimmers like a silver flame. We chasing the night, calling out your name. Holding on tight, but we start to sway. Slipping through time as we drift away. We touch the sky, never lose away. Love's a flame that will never fade. Every moment's a spark that keeps us alive. Raising the stars with fire in our eyes. Skyscraper dreams built high and strong. A love that's steady where we belong. No cracks, no fear, just holding tight. Running this way, never losing sight. No way down, no letting go. Hearts on fire, the afterglow. We fly, no fading out. Too hard to fall, too lost to doubt.
A State of Trance makes some noise for Rinaldi! Welcome once again. If you just joined us, this is the Amsterdam Dance Event special for State of Trance. You just heard Rinaldi for 20 minutes in the mix. Finally, your debut in the studio. How did you like it?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It feels unreal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been coming to ADE almost every year, but this year is so special because A State of Trance has been one of my most biggest inspirations in my life. So
Really happy
you.
to hear.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, tell us about your Ecliptica album. What's going on?
yeah, it's finally out, and this is just not music. This is full of emotions.
Right.
Through creating it, I found parts of myself and even healing it. So, yeah, it means a lot to me.
Something to be proud of then.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one.
Hey, you have another alias as well, Rina Mirai. Tell us a little bit about that. How is it different from Rinaldi?
Actually, nowadays not so much different because
It's all getting together.
yeah, exactly. So when I am performing as Rinaldi, I play techno as well. But Rinaldi, I also play trancey stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
It's blending, right?
Yeah.
That's what we hear all
100%.
over.
Yeah,
all
that's very
across,
true,
really.
yeah.
Yeah. So, what's in store for the rest of your Amsterdam stay during ADE? What are you doing?
I have some interviews, and also I'm gonna join different genres festival like drum and bass.
Oh,
yeah,
Nice. Yeah. Good.
So lots of partying as well.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Rinaldi. Make
thank
some
you.
noise once again for Rinaldi. All right, up next is one of the most respected names in progressive trance and melodic techno. His sound is clean, deep, and emotional. Welcome our friend, Matt Fax.
Reads like a poem in my mind. Always arrive at the wrong time. We don't recover, but our souls are tight. Till you let go.
You're tuned to a State of Trance live from Amsterdam Dance Event 2025. You just heard Matt Fax.
So hey, we just released a EP called Origins and ARP on Enhanced. So what else is coming from you?
There's a lot of things. Oh, the microphone
There you are.
wasn't activated. Memories from the first ADE where my microphone wasn't working.
Full circle.
So a lot of things are coming. I'm working on a lot of different projects. I just need to finish them and try to find the time to make more music at home. But I have a lot of ideas. There are some remixes coming, including this one for Marcus.
Yeah,
I have
the New
another
World.
one for you as well, coming
Yes.
next month, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
And a lot of things for 2026. Come back to a more progressive sound as well, and some 140 BPM stuff as well that might or might not release.
Awesome.
Wow,
So
all right.
You're back with us in Rotterdam in February
Yes.
for State of Trance. What can we expect over there?
It's going to be like a showcase of the new sound that I want to create for 2026. I'm going to work on a lot of songs, especially for that set. And you can expect a lot of new music. And yeah, it's going to be great fun. Always happy to play a State of Trance.
Amazing, yeah.
Hey, and ADE is bringing a lot of creatives together. A lot of creative people from all different genres. And
Yep.
who are you excited to catch up with this week?
I mean, like, I'm pretty. I love to catch, like, literally everyone.
Orion says Orion.
Yeah. Of course. Like, yeah, I wanted to steal his USB like earlier on.
Oh, right, okay.
But I mean, like, everyone's been so friendly, and it's such like a great gathering, and it's so great, to stumble across some people that you look up as your idols, or that inspire you. So it's a great event for
Classic.
sure.
Thank you once again for coming by, Matt Fax.
Thank you.
And I'm super excited about the two titans behind the turntables right now, sharing a rich history in this radio show. I'm surprised, to be honest, that they're still standing, because I think Urian played 12 hours or more yesterday. Mark Sixma as well. Give it up for Orion Nielsen and Mark Sixma as Neil Six.
is where it begins. This is where it begins. begins. Every mile a piece of hope that maybe today you'll see. falling down, crawling up. I did it all my life. Hit the ground more than once. You brought me back to life. I walk the fire. I can feel the flames. I'm barely surviving, but I feel no pain. You made me believe this love is all I ever need. And I can't deny it, how I feel now. Feel now, feel you radiate. I wanna feel now, feel you radiate.
Wait. Can we stop with the rainbows and the unicorns? Just bring back the techno. Bring back the techno.
The State of Trance, make some noise for Nail 6! Guys, I have to say, you continue smashing it out as Nail 6. We're loving the Blast from the Passing. I was telling you that earlier as well.
Thanks, buddy.
But you're also releasing a lot of stuff by yourself as well. What is more fun, doing it together or solo?
I mean, sitting in the studio together, just geeking out and just saying really weird, random stuff.
Yeah.
It's always more fun.
Yeah, if they would put a camera in our studio, we would get cancelled in 5 minutes. Probably.
For sure.
But we have a lot of fun, and it's just also on the road, and we make a lot of music on the road. I never used to do that, so I'm even more productive, and we're having more fun. So
sounds like you guys need to start live streaming. It should be fun.
Absolutely. Also, would probably be the end of our career, but okay.
So what is coming up next from yourself? Like not from
Solo?
Nail 6, but solo. Yeah.
I'm working on a brand new track with Bose coming out early next year. Working on some stuff with Hartwell as well, like a remix for him.
Okay.
But it's too early to really announce everything.
Okay.
But,
Well, I've been doing this 20 years thing. Apparently, I've been doing this for 20 years.
Yes.
So, yes. I mean, we kind of met.
Give him a round of applause, guys.
Yeah.
20 years.
He's still here. He still looks like he's 18. So.
Yeah, how do you do that when you're 18 and you're 20 years around?
Oh, come on. I look like a grown-up crack baby. You know what I mean.
No comment.
But anyways, it's like right now I'm focusing a lot on like my legacy thing. So I'm remixing a lot of my old tracks, even the first one I ever signed. And of course I have, Nail 6, and then I have something called Mellow Mechanics, which is more of a tech house thing.
Okay.
So I'm releasing a lot of new stuff, and I guess from next year on, this 20-year thing is done. So there's going to be a lot of new original music.
21 years, yeah.
21 years.
Keep it going.
Yeah, good.
Hey, you host your own night yesterday.
Absolutely.
What else is coming up for Amsterdam Dance Event for you?
Oh, well, we got quite a few things still.
Can we announce the one that we're playing on Saturday?
I don't think we can.
I think we can now. Yeah,
You can. You did your own night, so you can.
Yeah, exactly. So we're doing Find Your Harmony with Andrew Royale on
nice.
Saturday.
Yes.
Yep.
Special guest. We're
Awesome.
very special.
And as well, like
Very special.
about last night, our own event, we had some great DJs coming out, and Ruben was there. Thanks
was a
again
lot
for
of fun.
joining us.
Yeah.
It was
That was
loads
super
of
fun.
So thank you for having me over there as well.
Oh, of course.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you for coming by here today.
Of course.
Yes.
By the way,
Give it up
can
one
we
more
do
time.
it?
Yeah.
Can we announce one more thing?
Yeah, sure.
I think me, Mark, and you are doing something, aren't we?
You might have heard it just.
We just played a
15
track.
minutes
Yeah.
We announced it. I yelled it through the studio, so we announced it. Yeah, we got a collab coming up.
Yes.
Very excited.
Can't wait for that. Give it up one more time for Nail 6, guys. All right, on to the next guests from Egypt with Love. These guys are trance royalty and absolute legends of the uplifting scene. Please welcome Ali and Fila. to a live broadcast of 10 hours of State of Trance live from Amsterdam Dance Event. Make some noise for Ali and Fila! Fadi, I have to ask you, you're juggling two big careers right now, Das Faro on one side, and on one side you have Ali and Fila as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So tell us about how do you juggle this?
I'm still trying. It's very hard, to be frank. Especially if you're producing a completely different style of music.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like being an Italian chef suddenly making sushi, but you're also...
Exactly, yeah. It's and to get adapted to that, it took some time, but yeah.
Please don't make...
It's getting there.
Please don't make pizza with sushi. That's
No.
So please
You know me. I never do pizza with sushi. Come on.
Hey, what's coming up on your label group, Future Sound of Egypt?
So many new music.
Yeah.
We already with our full schedule until September next year.
Oh.
It's crazy, yeah. And yeah, we have some really good stuff. So many new Ali and Fila for next year. Because this year I took it easy. Lazy a little bit. I'll make it up next year for sure.
Amsterdam Dance Event always feels like a family gathering, right? So
Yes.
what is your favorite part about being back? Because I know you like a little party here and there.
Yeah, little. Just little, yeah.
So what are you planning to do this week?
So tonight I'm going to see Guy J all night long. And tomorrow I'm playing in Transmission.
Yes.
And Saturday I'm going to No Art, the No Art Festival. And what else? And Sunday I'm going to Engine Deep.
So enough to do.
So, okay, so you know my schedule.
I know your schedule.
Following me, okay?
Very true.
Hey, and last thing, you did something special here yesterday or early
Tuesday.
this week? Yeah.
Tuesday, yeah. Tell us about it.
Thank you for letting me talk about that. Well, Paul Thomas and me. Paul is like my partner in UV.
Yeah.
We're starting a new concept, like podcast for progressive house. It's called Underground Live Forever. And we actually thank you for giving us the studio. We recorded 3 episodes on Tuesday.
When can we expect the first one?
Mid-November. Yeah, and we had so many amazing guests. It was really, really good. It was amazing.
So we have to keep an eye out on your socials to see the first.
Because
first
it's gonna be big for progressive house for sure. I think the prog scene needs this kind of show and more attention because it's one of the most consistent genre in the world.
Yeah,
by far.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye on it. Thank you so much for coming by once again. Give it up for Ali and Fila.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Freddy.
Up next, another artist making his debut today. We're a big fan of his sound here, all the way from the US of A. This is Houseman! Woo!
there's a change in you, and it feels wrong. I know there's a change in me, but I'm holding on. I know there's a change in you, and it feels wrong. I know there's a change in me, but I'm holding on. But I'm holding on. But I'm holding on. But I'm holding on.
Give it up for Houseman.
Thank you, everybody.
Is this your first Amsterdam Dance event?
It is. Yeah, great to be here.
How are you experiencing it so far?
Loving it. Little jet lagged, but hanging in there.
Yeah. Oh, it's not on? Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I've got a light. I've got a light. Hey, you recently started your Clubhouse label.
I did, yeah.
What's the sound? What can we expect from that?
So it's my ethos is just release good music that I like, and it seems to be working out pretty well.
Genre specific or more the sound that you're playing yourself? Or?
Yeah. So high energy stuff with a little bit of like an electro house feel.
Cool.
You heard a lot of that stuff tonight.
Yeah.
And everything here was from Clubhouse.
Amazing.
And tell us about your Amsterdam Dance event. What are you planning to do this week? Are you visiting parties? Do you have sessions? Tell us.
I actually work with Sakura Music on the deeper side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the label manager, so I'm meeting the whole team, and it's really cool to be able to finally meet all of them after all this time working.
Amazing.
Hey, thanks for your set, man. We can't wait to see and hear what the future will bring. Starting with a remix you did with Oliver Smith.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It was so cool to be able to remix Oliver Smith. Definitely surreal. It came out of nowhere. I just sent a promo over to Gareth at Anjuna, and he was like, "Hey, you want to remix Oliver Smith?" Can't say no to that.
There you go.
100%. Hey, stay tuned in just a little bit. We'll be joined by Maddox, Joris Voorn, and Nicole Moederberg. But make some noise for Houseman one more time.
But before all that, we have the last king of Scotland, as they say. Where is he?
There he is, yeah.
Or he is the master of the vacuum cleaners.
Also, yes.
And suppliers of marching powder.
Marching powder master.
Make some noise for Will Atkinson!
licking and my bass is kicking. Beats finger licking and my bass is kicking.
That makes me go insane. That makes me go insane. Uno, dos, tres.
Ayo, turn the lights down. Turn the fucking lights down. Forget all your bullshit and listen to this. You want the bass? Well, here's the bass. Ayo, turn the lights down. Turn the fucking lights down. Work all your life, get taxed and you die. The weekend's my sanctuary, so fuck it, get high. I need to feel something, man, I need to escape. Society's fucked, I wanna go insane. I wanna feel a bass shaking my rib cage. The G-folks spin my mind like a J-airplane. So lace up your boots, turn the system louder, and stomp your fucking feet like we are marching powder. Stomp your fucking feet like we are marching powder.
School like the old school, and I'm the fucking headmaster. big, bada boom, bada 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 boom, bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom.
Ada big, ada boom, ada boom, ada big, ada boom, ada boom.
Bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom, bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom.
Ada big, ada boom, ada boom, ada big, ada boom, ada boom.
Bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom, bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom.
Ada big, ada boom, ada boom, ada big, ada boom, ada boom.
Bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom, bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom.
Ada big, ada boom, ada boom, ada big, ada boom, ada boom.
Bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom, bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom.
Ada big, ada boom, ada boom, ada big, ada boom, ada boom.
Bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom, bada big, bada boom, bada 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 boom.
Oh man. I need a breather.
I just went on in here. That's my workout for today done.
I love it so much.
Burning
Give it
off
up for
that
Will
burger.
Atkinson!
Come on. Thank you.
Bringing in the marching powder for sure.
That's a first.
We're sending a big shout out to everyone on joining on YouTube, Twitch, and of course also Discord. Discord.gg says Armin van Buren. A message from Discord. Grill, Nat, elaborate shout out to Ross. Loving the dance moves, Ross, today. Big shout out. And JD in the YouTube chat also says, will that burger work wonders? I don't know what that means, but whatever.
Just about burn it off. That's good.
Hey, thanks for a mix. I think we all need a breather, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, we have another one. Well, in a minute that does another high energy set.
Yeah,
but first of all,
through the grinder.
Your recent single, Marching Powder. The name says it all, I think. It's out on Renier Sonneveld's Filth on Acid label.
Yes, it came out last week.
You're so diverse, by the way.
Say again?
You're so diverse in your productions. What's the reason and why?
I mean, it's just me. I don't know. I just like I like chaos. I like party. I like having a good time. And I think that's important in what we do. Is to not forget why we're doing this. We
100%.
love it. We have fun, and it's just it's a track about blowing off some steam, however way you want to do it.
Yeah.
Burgers
Nice.
or something else. Marching powders, whatever you want. Hey, you're back with us in February for State of Trance in Rotterdam. Can't wait for that.
Yes.
How different is it going to be from the first time you were there, actually, with wearing your kilt? I remember that.
I know. I get asked so many times, "Are you going to do the kilt again?" But it's been done. Leave it in history. It was a moment in history then. But yeah, always great to come back to State of Trance. A lot of preparation already underway, like always. So it's always a breeding ground for testing out new music for the rest of the year. So that's the way to look at it. So yeah,
and in the lead up to that, have you become a bit more careful with sharing bootlegs and IDs?
I think I've said what I need to say on
Next
that,
question.
and hopefully it doesn't happen again. So.
Thank you once again for joining us today, Will Atkinson.
Thank you.
All right, we continue the high BPMs with one of the hottest artists on the planet right now, owner of Ecstatic Recordings. This is Maddox.
Transmission.
seduction, the ultimate 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 seduction, ultimate seduction, ultimate seduction, ultimate seduction, ultimate seduction, ultimate seduction, ultimate seduction,
Let's go take a ride in the car. I will take a
temperature went up like 5 or 10 degrees during this set right now in the studio. Give it up for Medics!
Hey, I'm curious. You're in a transition year, in a way, right? Going from like underground to like being on all the main stages. How do you deal with that? Like the divide between the underground stuff and the main stage.
It's pretty hard, actually. Every main stage set I prepare now, I'm searching how to do it, what to do. I play a lot of my own stuff, and I think some people can regard that as kind of underground. Mm-hmm. And yeah, for the main stage set, obviously I want some recognizable stuff. I've noticed that works best. And to be honest, I really love 2-hour sets. Or 3.
So kind of the stuff that you play today here. A lot of like the old recognizable stuff.
Recognizable, but yeah.
In the Medics flavor.
But then in club shows where I play 2 hours, 3 hours, I can actually explore and play underground stuff that I love, but that's just not really possible in 1 hour.
Yes,
so I have to,
Hey, in February, you're playing a back 3 back set, once again with Armin and Oliver Heldens at the State of Trance in February.
Yes.
Have the preparations started already? Do you have an app group or something that you throw tracks in? How does it work?
To be honest, not yet. Last year we texted like a few days before, actually. Everyone just sent in their tracks, screenshots, and we went with the flow. And I think that actually gave it a special and unique vibe. Everyone was just chilling, like, oh, maybe then I play this, and then
don't prepare
the
too
fader
much.
went up, and everyone started raving.
Feed the energy, right?
Yes,
feel it.
100%, yeah.
Hey, during ADE, what will be your focus? You're doing a lot of things. You do live performance, do label showcase, new music review. Also, you're doing a full day tomorrow.
Yes.
Wow.
7 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours. All right.
A lot of back-to-backs in there.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Last year was the first time we did it. It was a massive success. This year we're doing it again. 12 back-to-backs, and I play 7 hours. And basically every half hour there's a new person.
And that's also on the fly, without preparing. Just go with the flow.
Yeah. I prepared kind of like what I think would fit with these people. We see tomorrow if it actually fits.
Surprise!
Yes.
Well, thank you once again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And there's a message from Igor B88 from YouTube. Just what I needed. Been working for 10 hours covering for a sick coworker. Have a couple of hours in front of me, and thank you so much, Medics, for the great pickup.
Thank you so much.
That's for you. Thank you,
Amazing.
Medics!
And it's time for our next guest. Today we are about to be captured by some sweet melodic stuff. This is Laura Van Dam.
Close your eyes. Feel the energy around you. Every note is a wave. Every melody a prayer. Music is love. Music is connection. It carries us higher. It brings us home.
Someone to believe in, believe in. One not giving up. Now I got this feeling, this feeling. I found someone to believe in.
You're tuned to A State of Trance live from the Amsterdam Dance Event. Make some noise for Laura Valdo!
Hello, hello. How are you?
Hello. Wow. It's so
That's a big
hot in
box.
here.
It is Sahara, isn't it?
If people only knew it, if you're watching the live stream right now, it's very warm in here.
Yes.
We have like an air co thing, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Okay.
But it's your fault. You make people dance, so it gets warm in here.
It's like a sauna in here.
It is, definitely. Yeah. I feel for you, Ruben. You're here for 10 hours straight,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes. I'm good.
Laura, what's new in the world of Laura van Dam?
Yeah, it's. I think you can hear it. It's a little bit more pumping. I want to bit some more energy to my music. While I was doing shows live in the clubs and festivals, I want to bring some more energy as well. But I still loving progressive, and so people. I will play progressive, of course, as well. But for my live sets, I'm missing some energy, so
But
that's why I'm.
This works with both, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I created these tracks and a lot of new ones. So I hope everyone likes it.
Amazing. And tell us about your own night tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Saturday, my own night.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, okay, Saturday, yeah. It's ADE. The days are just becoming one, so it's fine. Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm having my own night at the Sieraad, which is sold out. I'm so happy with it.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited for that night. Yeah.
Hey, what else are you planning during ADE?
So after that, I'm also playing at B Club. I also doing a masterclass with Armada.
Okay, cool.
I did music on tour with Bima Stemra. I did a conference. So it's like a full week. And I'm also playing at Slam. So
amazing.
So
you're going to be very busy.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for making time for us and joining us here today for State of Trance. Can I hear it one more time for Laura van Dome? Alright, we're 2.5 hours down of our 10-hour broadcast of today, with still coming up Cosmic Gate, Funk Tribune, Miss Monique and Hannah Lang.
But first, the stage is going to be very, very packed and busy.
It's going to get even warmer, I think.
As you can hear, she's like shocked already, like, oh my god. We got 5 absolute legends here showing up with some true emotions. Guys, give it up for Super Strings!
Yeah!
Show your emotions. Amsterdam dance event. This is a state of trance.
Senseless doubt. There are times we will remember. There are nights we won't forget. If we value every moment, we will never feel regret. In everything you do, your love shines through. In everything you do, your love shines through. Love, love, love shines through.
drift deeper into the sound, and life goes on. We drift deeper into the sound, feeling strong. So bring it on, so bring it on. We drift deeper into the